My name is Amanda Erickson. I'm a reporter with the Post website Who Runs Gov, and I've put together a list of the top 5 most influential urban policy people inside and outside the Obama administration. The top person on my list is Derek Douglas. He is Obama's special assistant for urban policy, and he's the guy in charge of crafting how the Obama administration is going to sort of execute its plan for making cities greener and more efficient and more functional. The second person on my list is Ron Sims. Ron Sims is the Deputy Secretary of the Department of Housing and Urban Development. He made my list because he is in charge of sort of an administration-wide effort to make cities more sustainable and greener. The third person on my list is someone actually outside of the administration, Mayor Michael Bloomberg from New York. He made my list because even though he's in New York, he sort of sees himself as a national visionary as far as urban policy is concerned. And so he's made several trips to Washington this year, all in the effort of pushing what is a fairly progressive agenda in urban planning and urban policy. My fourth person is David Stevens. He's the head of the Federal Housing Authority, and he's in charge of figuring out how to fix the mortgage crisis, essentially, how to get people back in their homes, how to keep people in their homes, and how to prevent a similar crisis from happening in the future. The last person on my list is Senator Jeff Merkley. He's a Democratic senator from Oregon, and he loves sustainability, is really focused on figuring out ways to get people on bikes and out of cars, figuring out ways to promote mass transportation, figuring out ways to make everyone's life a little greener, a little happier, and he has done a lot of good work figuring out ways to legislate greener cities. And so I think he's a really great urban policy wonk, and I'm sure he'll continue doing stuff in the future.